So he's going for disability. I'm going for disability, but I can't park anywhere in order for long enough to have an appointment at the disability office without worrying about getting ticketed and towed away, you know?
Because remember, I've been giving you guys all those sheets for all those shelters.
And we went through all that. And we did. We registered with it. We registered with all that.
Take advantage of so they can help you move forward.
All of us did that. As a matter of fact, Les White also went through the whole Lapis and made sure everybody signed up for all that. Yeah. So
you guys all the services you deserve to be willing to take them.
I understand, but it's hard to, like, I had to cancel a couple of colon, surgery, well not surgery, but procedures, because I don't know where to park my RV where I don't have to worry about getting a ticket or pulled away while I'm getting the procedure done, and then I don't have a place to go and sleep off the anesthesia. So, but that's the problem. That's the problem we're facing.
It's more than that. It's like, how are you supposed to afford the rent?
And some places don't, because I haven't
How can you do that?
They don't want me renting out in their place. Because
exactly.
You have to be a certain year.
Discrimination against how old a vehicle is. It's ridiculous.
I mean, we've tried everything.
For it is because the older model vehicles leak sewage susceptible to ground, and that's why.
Not every single one does. I could imagine some do, but you can't say everyone does just because it's older.
And that's it. It has to be legal.
Yeah, but when it's legal, they don't say that. They don't say unless, it's not leaking or anything. They just say, no, we don't accept any. They don't go into a description like you just did. They don't say that. They just totally shut it down.
Like I said, you can always go to a shelter that has programs that will help you.
Okay.
It's not a crime to park places during the day.
Position where I had no choice.
It's not considered camping.
So I'm not totally homeless. I know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, where can we park? I mean,
unfortunately, like I said, there's different places to park. The problem is just like today, Public Works was down there, because they had to go up there and they have soil samples and all this stuff and all the biohazard, the garbage, sewage, all this junk and debris, and where it was turning into a landfill because nobody wanted to just throw their garbage away. They would haul stuff in and not take it out. And so now it's going to cost thousands of dollars to the county and their taxpayers to go do the soil
well, some of those taxpayers are responsible for the mess at the Lapis.
They have to come.
Some of those taxpayers are responsible.
It's not black and white.
Hi, I'm Wildfire from Lapis Road Homeowner Association. Now, yesterday on the way back here for 6 o'clock to 10 a.m., it was a little bit after 6. My friend Patrick, who is working the camera right now, we've been hanging out together, so I was following him back, and we took the exit, the Del Monte exit, and got all of a sudden we're coming up that little climb hill, little tiny hill, running out of power. My RV just was not having the gumption. Next thing I know, a big old firecracker pop, and everything went dead, and I was left there. And of course Patrick didn't realize it because when you're driving a truck it's pretty loud, and even if you hear a noise you're not sure what you hear. And so he drove on, and unfortunately another Lapis resident, he knows who I am, and he kind of saw my friend and Patrick and I hanging out, so he went and tracked him down on Lapis and told him I was over here stuck. And of course Patrick came back and saw that I was still at the exit. Very embarrassing. Got some rude comments, unnecessary rude comments. Wasn't needed at that point for sure. And he came back, Patrick came back, and hooked up this chain, and this is the truck that, now hold on, over here, this is this 31-footer RV. This 31-foot, 1988, heavy ass, fully loaded with shit below. I don't know how much it weighs, but Patrick and his little truck right here, this truck right here. This truck, this mighty ass truck right here, pulled that 31-footer RV all the way up to Lapis Road where we are right now. I'm hoping that the officers will have, the sheriff will have a heart, because we do have somebody on the way to help work on it. So I'm hoping that it's about 9:45, and I'm hoping that the sheriff will allow me to get it fixed without them trying to tow it away where I lose my home, or give me a ticket, because I can't even afford this repair job. It's kind of a favor to Patrick, from a Patrick's friend, and I'm going to be paying him what I could afford, and I have to pay for the parts, which is very expensive. So I'm praying that the sheriff has a heart. But we will continue this video as events come down. And again, the cameraman is Patrick, and I'm Wildfire from the Lapis Road Homeowner Association. Yes, I'm down now. I have a lame foot, but thanks to Patrick and the other Lapis resident and the grace of God, I made it here, was able to sleep last night. I'm happy for that. And now I'm just praying for the sheriff to have a heart. I will stay up with you. Hello.
Hi.
It's been breaking down. Well, it's electricals, really. It's not the engine, so...
Electrical is the worst, too. Electrical's
I know.
more
Well, that's
expensive
why
than
I'm trying to
mechanic.
keep short. And I know you guys don't want us parked here, but can I just ask you? Oh, I'm recording. I just want you to know that. You know.
That's fine.
Okay.
I figured you were.
No, because I don't want no misunderstanding, no nothing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, is there like the 72-hour thing on this road?
Well, currently, there is a 72-hour, which you guys...
Well, not me, because I've been going to Lapis, but I'm just asking.
In addition to that, the ordinance on Lapis is looking to be expanded
Oh, what do you mean?
to other roads in Monterey County as well. I have recommended that this be done because of the complaints we get from Dole. And
So,
the residents that live up on Monte are having issues with this as well. And because they're already spending, it's going to be hundreds of thousands to clean up all the biohazard and the hazardous waste and the junk and the trash and everything on Lapis that was created. And now it's happening here across from a Dole plant, which is probably
Okay,
not
so
a
when
good
you're saying
thing.
expanded, you mean like banning RVs
We're looking to expand it to other roadways.
to other, so we could park in other roadways?
No, expanding the ordinance that they have on Lapis
Right.
to other roadways.
Oh, the 10 to 6?
I don't know what variation they might come up with, but we are looking to expand it.
Okay, no, because I just, I mean, I know you. I forgot your I know you're Tammy Young.
Yes.
I know
Okay.
your first name is
I
Tammy.
know, I know.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm coming
you're
across
not at all.
everybody.
You're not at all.
I always have respect for officers. I've even called in when I've seen an officer on the side of the highway being overpowered by a guy. I mean, I'm sitting there honking, telling the guy I'm calling back up and everything. So I've always had respect.
We appreciate that.
I could never have the heart or the bravery. I'm serious. And all I want to do is just really put in my report. That's why I'm recording, so that we may all be able to see the same conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, and speak the same language, sort of. We don't want to make no trouble for anybody. A lot of these people do have jobs, and I'm just trying to change the public's opinion, not against anybody of you, no supervisor, no cops. I'm just trying to explain to them that you can't just assume that there's a bunch of rotten apples on the tree when there's a lot of good apples on the tree. And even with rotten apples make great sauce, and the good apples make great apple pie. We just need the opportunity.
Well, we actually feel the same way. You might, just like everybody condemns law enforcement, one incident happens that's bad, and all of a sudden we're all bad. And the same out here. There's a couple of you that I've come in contact with that are very nice, respectful. They know, they understand, and they're, in a predicament that they are. But there's others too that, and probably more so not, the good apples.
Right.
You guys got a couple good apples out here, but the rest.
Well, that's why I came out just now, because I want to record a decent conversation between you and I, not you being the mean cop, not me being the poor me.
Well,
I just want to be straight.
So I don't feel that's.
Yeah, no, but I mean, a lot of people, they break down into tears because they, we do feel victimized and everything to a point, but I'm trying to keep, both sides. I just want both of all of us, the supervisor, the cops, us homeless, no matter if it's in tents, cars, streets, or anything, to just speak the same language. And I just want to see that some people have a heart, because we're all 1 foot away from being homeless. Even those that are looking down on us, they're 1 foot away from being homeless.
I wouldn't call it looking down on people. I think that people are concerned because of, like what's happening on Lapis. It's the community that's going to have to pay, and their tax dollars, the hundreds and thousands of dollars it's going to cost to clean all that up. It's them. And they're not even the ones creating the biohazard or the hazardous waste out there, or dumping their garbage and,
But
like you look right there's a mattress.
Oh no, when I first started the other day, it was like 2 days before you came, I came over here and going, oh my God, this looks worse than Lapis, And usually I pick up my own trash and other people's trash. I even
Yours is
film.
always, even on Lapis, you have always maintained yours. That's why you and I, we've never had a problem.
No.
And we're, hey,
I have a Ziploc bag that I keep my cigarette butt so it doesn't stink up my, my RV. I try to show that to everybody out here, But it's like somebody very wise told me the other day, because we judge each other too, okay? And we were kind of upset at a certain party because they're putting their junk outside of their RV, and the rest of us is trying to respect
and maintain.
And then somebody pointed out and said they might have a disease, one of those little, like, hoarders, thank you, and all that. And I was like, and it stopped me, and he goes, they were probably the same way when they had a house or apartment. They're not going to change just because they became homeless. And I understand that, but
it's not a disease, it's a mental illness.
Yes, thank you, it's a mental illness. So that is,
But we can't let people with mental illness and hoarding issues and say, well, it's okay for you, you're a hoarder, let's go ahead and let you do this.
So I understand. And that's where I was coming from. So I understand what he's telling me, made me think. And but I understand also it's ruining for the rest of us. They're following the rules. But and that's why, some people are still gonna judge us by the couple of bad apples.
Just like the deputies had to be out here today looking for the one that was on his bike that went to the produce market over there and rode up on his bike and stole the keys to the bathroom and took off. So I guess so that some people out here could have access to the bathroom at night to his business. That's not cool. That's
why I can show you receipts.
Yeah.
I dump at the dunes, $10 every time.
No. I'm just saying that. But there's no need to go stealing. And then that also just creates more animosity from the community when that kind of stuff occurs. You know what I mean?
Right.
That doesn't help your cause at all.
No, no, I agree. I agree.
And so, that's why there's...
And of course that happens, that happens anywhere, not just with homeless. But that has to be, dealt with and approached. And I say, when it comes to a homeless breaking the law, deal with them the way you have to deal with anybody that you're going up to their apartment or houses.
But what I'm trying to explain is, you see that his produce market is out really in the middle of nowhere, middle of fields over on Nashua, and the guy rides up on the bike, steals his keys. He's concerned, and many people in the community are upset because they didn't have these problems till this moved in. And now there's people being burglarized and their, things being taken from their yards and things like that, and which is causing them this concern. And then when something like that happens, especially to a business owner, you got to understand that, even with people who run businesses, they're going to probably shout the loudest.
Do you mind if I use this in our website? It'll also reach out to homeless people that, your action speaks as loud as us speaking for...
I can't authorize you to do that. You have the right to video, record, do whatever you want to do. I can't stop you from that.
Okay. Well, no, I just wanted to respect you and ask you.
People
because I think we're having
a
decent, and I'm learning a lot from you. I'm understanding your position. And I know you've always understood my position, and I really thank you for that. And I pray. That's why I only know your first name, Tammy, because when I pray, I only say Tammy.
That's okay.
And I didn't get really your name.
This is Laura. This is my
Laura.
partner. Well, just like Deborah over there in her little pop-up that's all tore up, 6 months pregnant. Got a little bit of an addiction problem. But we stayed there, counseled her, gave her services to contact, and talked to her for well over half an hour. We went and bought her lunch and everything else. So there's more things out there that law enforcement does, and people work for law enforcement, that nobody wants to recognize those things, you see?
Right.
And that's the problem. Everybody, I understand that they feel victimized, but we aren't the ones that put anybody in the position they're at today. Our first encounters...
Most of us didn't even put ourselves in this position.
Our first encounters are right now.
Right.
So, but I think that the way we are responded to when we say, sorry, you know what? This is a law. This is the ordinance. This is what has to happen because of the contamination and what's happening, And so, there's a lot of people, like the gentleman that was with you last week, just off the hook. There is no need for that. We've never had that kind of encounter. But that person that was with you right away was aggressive, combative, very verbal, which causes a problem.
Well, no, I think what bothered him is when you told him to get a job, and he can't work.
What I told him wasn't sarcastically telling him go get a job. What it was if you don't want to live like this, then you have to find a way to get a job. That's what I said.
Right.
So if he took it that way, which I know he would, because of he was already hateful to us as soon as we walked in, like we're the bad guys. Like I said, we didn't put anybody in this position. It's choices that were made throughout life that brings you to where you're at today. It's not us.
No, I know.
We're out here doing our job. And, there's several of them I know by name, and we talk and we chit-chat, and everything's fine. So, then there's those individuals that just hate us as soon as they see a uniform or, law enforcement, and don't realize, hey, we're people too. We're just doing our job. So,
what's going on?
We're not here to fight with anybody. No, we were just talking, Florence and I were talking about what's being created again here. So we were discussing it.
And
you're on recording. They know I'm recording.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, I don't mind.
Yeah, and what are we doing about it? What are your obligations?
Well, one, I know you guys are on Lapis at night and here all day long. We're getting a lot of complaints. We've had some problems in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And we've gotten complaints. So we're out here, and they're looking to possibly expand the Lapis Road ordinance to other roads, which I have made a suggestion this needs to be because of the complaints we're getting. And there's a couple other roads out there too. So
okay.
That's all we were talking about.
Where, if any place, is a safe place to park during the day then?
There's plenty of campsites, RV parks that anybody can go and legally get a place to pay and park their vehicle.
Not everybody has.
And they have restrooms and showers.
Not everybody has the money for that.
Again, like I said, I don't expect anybody to provide for me.
Okay.
And so you can't expect us to, I've made these choices in life and this is where I'm at. Now I want you tell me where I should live or where I can live, because I'm in this predicament and I brought myself to this point that
That's not always is not necessarily
can you
the
guys
truth.
fix my problem?
That is not.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you where you need to go. What I can tell you is
where
find
is
a
it?
legal
Okay,
place.
where is it legal for me?
RV parks and campgrounds.
Okay, what about county roads?
County roads? No, you cannot camp on county roads.
Can I park during the day?
Well, right now we're allowing it
Okay.
because we're trying to work with the ordinance on Lapis, which
Right.
is what I explained to you.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
And we're looking to expand it. That's why I'm telling Florence, because I know her situation and I understand her predicament. So I was talking to her about that. That way she can let you guys know too. You need to start looking for a legal place that you can be.
Okay.
That's all the conversation was.
All right. Yeah, but I've heard tell about a quote safe parking space or spaces or.
I understand Jane Parker is trying to find and create a safe parking.
Okay.
You know, you would have to discuss with her where they're at in the project. If
Okay.
it's going through, if there's going to be funding, that's Jane Parker's project.
Okay. And who is she? She's a county supervisor?
Board of Supervisors office is right in Marina.
Okay.
So I understand one of the places she was offering up was her parking lot. But of course there was going up where her office is in Marina.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's going to follow through with or not. That's
Okay.
up in the air. That's Board of Supervisor stuff.
Jane Parker.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
So at this moment, it's legal to park here during the day.
At this very moment, we are working.
I understand that, but at this moment,
Because you're not parking because you're camping and living. So that's actually illegal. However, because of the ordinance and because of what we're trying to do in the interim and the county's trying to do, we're leaving it alone during the day.
Okay.
However, we're taking photographs showing how many numbers are increasing and the complaints that we're getting. So, once again, the community's complaining. And are you okay? You look like you have a black eye.
makeup.
Oh, okay. It's all down here.
Oh, no, I beat him up earlier. No.
No, that's what it looked like. Right, well, right
No,
here,
I
on your
just-
right side, it looked like.
I went to bed with my makeup on last night.
Okay. I was like, I kept looking at the window. It looks like.
I just woke up not too long ago.
Oh.
I'm only on cup. This is like halfway
So-
through cup 2.
Okay, so as long as they leave here by a little bit before 6 to be at Lapis.
I'm not telling you that.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is we're monitoring, we're keeping track, we're looking to expand the ordinance. I'm not telling you.
At this moment,
No.
by the way, what is that nail color?
Yeah, what it was.
I love it.
Me too.
I'm all about pink.
But I'm a little late on the film.
Yeah, I noticed, but that's okay. I love the color.
All right, then.
Thanks.
Bye.